I'm up with Megan. Hello, everybody. I don't know if anybody's up. I'm like, Megan, you awake?
And I'm
Leave
like,
it.
kinda.
I'm like, well, it's not even 10 o'clock. Well, it is 10 o'clock now, almost. And I was like, I spent the evening with, well, the afternoon, evening ish with family. So I missed like all the good streams tonight. And so I got to hit most of Aaron's. And I was
Yeah,
so happy Tina's back. I was like, Mom, you're back.
I know. It was nice to see her or hear from her, and she always says the best stuff. I'm
She
telling you,
does.
like the
I
voice of
miss
reason.
her. That's why I call her
Yeah,
mom because she is like the voice of reason. You
she
know,
gives the best advice, and her
she
outlook
does.
on everything is always amazing.
Hmm.
So
And
I
she's not
love
really
how,
mean, but she's sassy about it.
yeah, like she'll tell you exactly what how she feels. I love that, and I love how she's in recovery, takes
Me
it very
too.
serious. You
I would love
know.
to have her on our channel and talk a little bit
Oh,
about her recovery. Oh,
she would
I'll
be
ask her
so
about it.
good.
I bet she would
Yeah.
do it with us after she does her whole. I know she's going to do on the 9th, so everybody check it out. She's going
Yeah.
to do a
I
whole thing.
definitely.
Hey, Stina Marie, thanks for coming.
Hey, Stina Marie. I would love to even get like advice from her,
Mm-hmm.
on that. So,
Because she's so like intellectual about stuff like that.
right.
Hey, movie TV shows.
Hi, movie TV shows.
Sorry, I'm like congested because the weather keeps changing here. And so
Oh,
if I'm
yeah.
sniffling a little bit, I do apologize. But it is not raining today.
Oh,
So you can't
good.
hear the rain. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that would have definitely sent me right on out if it was raining, like it
I know
was,
I
what,
felt so bad
yesterday?
last night. I was like, oh shit, it's raining and I'm outside because, like we discussed last night, I don't have anywhere to go in the house that's not going to wake my husband up. And so I put NyQuil in it. There was a comment on one of the video from last night. Did you put did somebody put NyQuil in their husband's
Oh,
drink? And I was like, yep, that was me.
that's funny. Yeah, the weather's been crazy
Yes.
here too.
Yeah. Megan's had it. I live in Oregon, so the weather's always kind of wacky here.
Right.
But my husband's going over to the coast tomorrow to bring our friend that needs to get out of a situation. And so she's going to come stay with us for a couple of weeks. And I'm actually really excited about it because I think it'll be really good for her to get out of that little small town and into a bigger place where she doesn't really know anybody because she's dealt with like exes that are kind of stalking her. And I won't go into all of it. But she's going to come stay and live in her
Oh, good.
trailer on our property.
That's so sweet of y'all to do that, to help her out.
Yeah, I mean, she's super cool and I've known her since I was like 18.
Yeah. Well,
So,
good. She could probably really use a friend right now.
yeah, definitely. I agree. She's the one that comes and stays with us on the weekends a lot. I told you about
Okay.
her.
Right. Well, good. So he's going to go take care of that tomorrow and
Yeah,
help
so we're
her.
going to do a day stream tomorrow, which is kind of abnormal for weekends. But if he's not home, then I can stream.
You can do
I
it.
just knew I
Right.
wouldn't be able to sit because it would be like a 6 hour drive back and forth because it takes like almost 3 hours to the coast and 3 hours back, at least 3 hours pulling a trailer. And so with my the procedure I just had done, I'm still cramping really bad, and so I just don't think I can sit that long. Otherwise, I would go with him.
Yeah. I understand that. You better not, just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got the hot cold has my allergies and going crazy. I was sniffling the other day when we were on
Mhm.
your one
Yeah.
of your lives.
And I think okay, so me and Megan probably both need to talk about this a little bit. We last night were not trying to hurt anybody's feelings about not
Right.
having people come on the panel. It was just kind of a little me, Megan, and Tiny Dancer. We want because Tiny Dancer never gets to come on with us, and we wanted it to be kind of a special night. And so I just want to let everybody know that we weren't trying to like hurt anybody's feelings about saying no about coming on the panel. And we
Yeah.
decided to do like once a week, bring people in on the panel to kind of just, you know, say what they want to say or whatever. But we're really just trying to keep it so it doesn't get too hectic on the channel.
Definitely. Yeah, I felt bad. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings last night, but and we weren't on that long either.
No,
So,
we weren't. We were just like a quick like, and then I started getting tired, and I fell asleep. Not like I think I fell asleep at like 1. So
right. And it is fun to have other people on, but like you said, once a week would probably be the best.
yeah, it's not against anybody or anything like that though.
Oh, of course not.
So what's everybody up to tonight? How are you guys feeling? Is everybody doing good?
It's been a busy night of
Wives, oh my
everybody,
gosh, yeah.
yeah, pretty much
And you
been.
guys, guess what? We hit 200 subscribers
That's
today.
right. That is
I'm
so
so
awesome.
grateful. We are so grateful for you guys and the support that
Yes.
you give us. Even the people that come in and watch replay. One of the ladies, oh, what was her name? Belinda, I think was
Oh
what her name
yeah, I
was.
saw that comment. That was
Yeah, she
sweet.
said I was binge watching you guys. I was like, oh my gosh, that makes me feel so grateful. And the comments are always so nice and sweet. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, you have a
Yes,
question?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Kendra modded at the same time for KJ. We both modded. She was there before I was. She wasn't around a lot, but we were still like. It was funny because nobody knew her name for a really long time, but I did, and so it was kind of our little joke that I was like, I know your name, just because I was in the streams all the time, so I just kind of picked it up. And then when she left, I left with her because of what Katie did to her
Right.
and what Katie did to me. And I was like, it's bullshit. I'm done. I'm out. It was so nice to hear Tina again. Oh my God. Mom. So
Yes.
happy Tina Mom was back.
I love when she comes on there. I miss the group and seeing her and all that good stuff. So
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. We appreciate it.
I definitely will have to go watch her stream where she celebrates her 8 years.
Yeah, that's the ninth. And
Right.
in a couple hours, my son is going to be 20. And
That's
I'm freaking
right.
out. I'm freaking out. Because I'm just like, where the fuck did the time go?
Are y'all gonna do anything for his birthday
I
or like
don't
this
think
week?
so. I mean, probably I'll see him at some point. I told him to come over and we'd have dinner, but he said he's probably gonna do some stuff with his friends, and I was like, oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
and I talked about it last night. I'm not gonna put his picture up, and I won't say his name, just out of respect for him. Um, but I'm so proud of him. He's such a good kid, and I told him I brag about him. He was fine with me bragging about him.
Right.
But he's a great kid, and I'm really grateful that I had him at such a young age. I got pregnant with him when I was 18 or 17. Sorry, in between my junior and senior year. Me and my husband were together, and then we broke up for most of my pregnancy with my oldest. Um, and it was just a misunderstanding. Well, it was a misunderstanding. I was just really overwhelmed being
Yeah.
17 and
Definitely.
having hormones and just not knowing what to do. And so I just told him I didn't want to be with him anymore. And then my older brother, that was the older that I talked about that was killed in Afghanistan. He called him, my husband, and like cussed him out, went off on him, and I got so mad at
Oh
my brother, and
no.
I was like, dude, I'm the one that broke up with him. He's like, yeah, but he still needs to take responsibility for the baby. And I was like, yeah, I know. So then my husband wouldn't talk to me because he was mad at my brother. And so I was pregnant, went into my senior year. The school was great. I was actually going to drop out. They told me no. They made sure to work with me. So I went through my first semester, big pregnant, all that full time. And then the second semester, I did homeschooling and had my son, um, obviously, in the middle of, like, the very beginning of my second semester in high school, a senior
Yeah.
year. And I had him, and then me and my husband had gotten back together by like December. We broke up in like I think July, and then we had my son, and then we got married a couple months later, and then we graduated from high school, and we are celebrating 20 years in May.
That is awesome.
So that's a little bit of my story. I know, Megan, you had your daughter pretty young too.
I sure did. Yeah, I was 18. Well, I turned 19, and then had her. So, but I had just finished high school.
Hmm.
And but yeah, I mean, I was still very young, and it was tough, but
Absolutely. It's so tough when you have kids at a young age because you grow up a lot quicker than the rest of your friends.
oh yeah,
And then
definitely.
as
And you
you get
lose a
in,
lot of friends.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
absolutely. And they talk trash about you and say you're a whore and everything else. When it's like I was in a committed relationship at the time, and I did get married, and when I
Yeah,
graduated, they used
same
my
with
my
me.
married name. Um, so I think that when you have kids young in high school or in your early, in your late teens, even in your mid teens, it's still really hard.
Oh yeah, and because I remember, all of my friends would be going out and doing this and doing that, and I couldn't do that. I had to stay home with my daughter. So
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that that's important. And then I think as you get into your 20s and you kind of want to like start partying, but then you get a little bit held back. Yeah, actually, Stina, that's how I found Katie was through. Actually, no, I found her through. Well, maybe it was Amber when she got arrested. That's how I found Katie.
right, yeah. For me, Katie, it came up on a suggestion for me on YouTube. That's how I found Katie. Like from watching stuff about Teen Mom and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she came up as a suggestion, and Leslie came up as a
Right.
suggestion.
Yeah, that's how I found both of them because I
So
liked both of them and I watched both of them, and then I had to choose a side when Katie and her started fighting.
yes,
Yep, that's exactly the same time Stina Marie. Yep. And then
yeah,
I
it was
got
all
like
around that time.
I'd never even been in like chats like that, like we have. And so it was a little bit like cool. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." And I was pretty isolated I had isolated myself a lot, and I was like, "Oh man, this is awesome." But I had learned a lot since then, like don't put your real name out there. Don't put like, a ton of personal information out there where, people can find you. I've learned a
Right.
lot.
Oh
But
yeah, I have too. Because I
I
knew
mean,
nothing at when I first started coming
yeah.
around. I had never
Yeah.
been in chats before or anything like that.
And KDU wasn't the best place to start out.
Right. Well, you had to find out and
Then I've
see.
learned. But I don't
Oh
honestly,
yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even hate Katie anymore. I don't honestly, she's kind of irrelevant to me now. Like I'll watch stuff about her, but she mostly just annoys me.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
I
annoyed
love Jenna
me.
Marbles. I miss her so much. Her ratchet hair salon was my favorite stuff. Have you ever watched Jenna Marbles, Megan?
No, I mean I know of her, but I've never
You've
watched
gotta
it.
go check out her ratchet hair salon stuff.
Okay, I will.
Freaking hilarious. I promise you've got to.
I definitely will. You always give me the best ones to watch.
Yeah, I have my like go to. Okay, is anybody else interested in the monarchy? I'm so like I've been like it's my secret. Like I haven't really talked about it. I fucking love the hate not the hate commentary, but the people that are against Harry and Meghan.
Oh, Meghan Markle and Harry, and you were talking about that the other day.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to tell me some channels to watch for that. What
Um
you've been watching, because I want to see.
so there's Murky Meg, great. She's great. And then Taz. I can't remember if that's her full name. I'll send you links. But oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Okay.
they're both like from the UK, and they're both. And there's one other one, Danger Zone, but she's from here in the United States. But she's really got a lot of information. And yes, man, I'm watching Oprah. I don't even want to like give the views to them, but I want to watch it because fuck, I know that they're gonna do it dirty. You already know because it's been coming out.
Right. Oh yeah, I'll have to.
And I used to like Harry.
Yeah. See, I mean, I like him, but I don't. It's her.
It's her. She is a narcissist to the max. And I like the stuff with like maybe she's not like she didn't really have her baby, like she had a surrogate and stuff. Cause they show stuff is like, yeah, she's a D. I love it. Meghan Markle
Yeah.
is like the D-list celebrity version of Cinderella. Amen. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah. She really is. And like you hear stuff that she treated the staff bad, and
But they've been
um,
saying that for years and nobody wanted to believe it.
right. So I
And now
want to
she's
find
wearing, have
out
you
some
seen that?
more.
She's wearing earrings from one of the Saudi Arabia. It was like right after they got married, and it was like the earrings was like $1 million. And it was from a Saudi Arabia prince that was like a bad dude. And she said that they were borrowed.
Oh wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And then like there's pictures and stuff of her stomach where like she's sitting with Archie and it looks like when you're pregnant your belly doesn't like shrink down, but you can see where like when she like scrunches over it kind of smushes down with her. It's so interesting
Yeah. See, I need to look into more about this.
because I love that stuff.
I do
It's
too.
been
I
my
find it
little
all
it's my
fascinating.
it's been my little secret for years. Ever since they got married. So what, they get married in 2018? So yeah, I've been watching and reading about them since then.
Right. Oh yeah. And
And the
they
fact
kind
that
of
they made, the people of the UK paid for that huge fancy wedding. And I don't think
and
Megan
then
ever planned on staying.
right, and then they left.
And
Yeah.
then you heard about their Frogmore Cottage, their house that they were living in. The people had to pay for it, like all the refurnishments and everything. It was like 13 million pounds or something like that. And now they're having to pay back the public because of everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey, Cristola, good to see you.
Hey, Cristola. Yeah, I don't think that she had any intentions of staying over there.
Oh, hell no, she didn't. But think about it. How much I love Kate. How much that girl had to go through. She had naked pictures of her taken on her honeymoon.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, I know way too much. And their kids are so cute. But
They are
she
cute.
seems just like a really, you can just see it like in her face and stuff. She just really seems like a really kind, compassionate person, you know?
Right. Definitely. Well, I bet Harry and Meghan, do you think they won't last? Like, do you see
Oh
them?
yeah, no, I think that she's right now he's in that like protective mode, but I think eventually he'll see that she's not a good person, and hopefully he'll take their kids and get the fuck away from her.
Right. And they have one child, or is she
And she's
pregnant?
pregnant, and she's
Yeah,
pregnant
okay.
again.
Wow.
And Archie seems to change. Like I've watched so much stuff of like how it looked like the pictures. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, it's ridiculous. I've watched so much on it.
They have a good documentary on Netflix about the royals.
Yeah, and The Crown is good too. I haven't watched all
Oh
of it, but I
yeah.
want to watch it because
Right, I haven't
Diana, I
watched it
think, is
all.
really interesting too.
Oh, I love her.
Yes,
Love
yes,
her.
yes. Remember when William was hot and Harry was awkward looking? Now it's reversed. I agree.
Yes, it is. I remember that.
But you know how everybody said, "Oh, that Harry doesn't look like the royal family." Bullshit. He looks like Prince Philip, the Queen's husband. If you look at pictures of Prince Philip when he
He
was
really
younger,
does.
he looks a
Right.
lot like him. So there's no way I don't see it anymore now that he's a little older.
And I think he looks more like his mom, and the other one looks like
Yeah.
the dad, you
Oh
know?
yeah.
So I could
And
definitely
Katie
see his
trying to
mom in
say
him.
like that, if you're gonna be king, you can't leave. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. Because the king that was before Queen Elizabeth, he abdicated the throne to marry a divorcee.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So you can choose not to be a king.
Yeah. They go through all of that on that documentary. You have
And
to go see
yeah,
it.
I don't know if I might have watched part of it. That's probably where I got some information. I watch a lot of stuff. Like I like history kind of stuff too.
Yeah. I love anything about the royals, even when they talk about, from way back when. I just find it so interesting.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I like to read about that kind of stuff, and I like the Bridgerton. Did anybody watch that?
Yeah. It's really,
Did you
I
finish
need to
watching
finish
it?
it. No, not yet, but I
You
need
have not,
to.
girl.
No, I need to.
You need to watch it. I've read all the books too, so and
Yeah.
they're
I
really
remember you
good.
saying you read the books.
The books are better, I think,
Of course they are. They always are.
but that's just me. But the books
Yeah.
were written like a long like in the 80s or 90s. I can't remember. So they're a little older, but because they're set in the Victorian era, um, they're not as what am I trying to say?
I bet he will be king sometime in the next 5 years also. I think it's coming for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
William. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a royal either. No, there has it.
No.
I think people like Charles better now. Honestly, I think that because he had to raise those boys by himself, I think that it showed that he wasn't as bad of a person. I think it was just that he was in love with Camilla and he had to marry somebody else,
Exactly.
and they had a bad relationship. And it sucked for Diana. Actually, I watched um, Observer. He did um, a body language expert like thing on an old interview with Diane and Charles. So interesting.
And now that you said that, I'm seeing it
Thanks.
too.
Thanks. Thanks, Dina. We appreciate it. So, see, I mean, like, I like lots of different things. I'm very into history and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. And so that's why I think my channel's kind of all over because I never know what I want to talk about because I love everything.
It keeps it interesting though.
I hope so. I mean, 200 subs. I'm really so happy about that, you guys. You don't even
I
know.
am too. I mean, that's great. Just started, so that I think it's wonderful,
I just
and
am
it's
happy that people like our content. And
definitely
if somebody gives us feedback that they want to see something or they want to, they don't like something, then great, tell me and we'll try and work it out and fix it and make it better
right.
because that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Or even, somebody might suggest a topic or something they want to discuss for the stream.
Oh, yeah,
We love
absolutely.
ideas, which I know we've kind of talked about a few ideas that we want to do.
Yeah, yeah, we still like to do the true crime. That's definitely not something that me and Megan will be giving up anytime soon.
Because there's so many cases that you
Oh,
can,
yeah,
and new
yeah,
ones coming out every day. So
oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to research a couple of them and
we could
um
pick one to talk
mhm.
about. Yeah,
Yeah, if they had suggestions on something that they're interested in or whatever, and we can pull up some videos and that kind of thing. Because I know I like to watch videos too. When people are talking, just kind of give reference to things.
exactly. And do some more, which we always tie mental health in, even when we talk
Yeah,
about the true crime.
we
But
do. Yeah.
we might want to pick some
Well, I mean,
more.
even like the mental health that goes along with being a royal, man, I couldn't even imagine.
Oh, the stress and the pressure.
Mhm.
Can you imagine?
Mhm.
My goodness.
I mean, I'm sure that's why. we've seen Harry act out in the past.
Oh, definitely.
So I think that that's just kind of, it is what
I'm
it is
sure
kind of
they
thing.
have all acted out, but a lot of stuff probably gets covered up to some degree too.
Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, Tina. I'm not singing tonight. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, it's definitely going through my head right now.
I
I'll be
had I
singing it.
had I had fun tonight. I drank a couple wine coolers, and I don't drink, so the two I had, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Right, that was enough, huh?
I was like, that's it. And then we were like ate dinner, and it was like, all right, we're going home, because with my husband having to get up early and stuff, I was like, we're done.
Yeah,
And I love his uncle, but his uncle, when he drinks too much, he can be kind of ornery, and so I just can't handle it.
yeah. So it was time to go.
Hmm. Good thing they don't know my channel or anything, because I could talk about it. And like, his uncle's one of my biggest triggers. I love him, but he always seems to trigger me, and I have to tell him, like, I have to be like, hey, that triggered me, like, and where he understands, but he doesn't always understand that he's triggered me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Where'd y'all go? We're still here.
Yeah, we're here.
No, everybody else in chat. I don't know where everybody go. What the hell?
I
Nobody
don't
loves us
know.
tonight. Sometimes it's like we'll have really good streams. There's like a bunch of people in the evening, and then sometimes there's nobody in the evening. So it's kind of
Yeah.
hit and miss.
Well, since it was a busy night of lives, maybe everybody after going to a few or the last three, if they
Yeah, it
did,
kind of lived out.
yeah, decided to call it a night.
Yeah, it is a little later for the the East Coasters and the Middle Coasters, and
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's 12:24 here,
I know.
but that's okay. It's the weekend, so
Oh, we were at my aunt's house. We went over, and his aunt. So it's my husband's aunt, and she's like my best friend too. And so, oh, I did. Megan, I told her about us going to New Orleans, and she
oh,
said
when
she was down for it.
she was down, I figured
Yep,
she would.
hell yeah, she would. You'd
Good.
have. She's so fun. I love her. She's like, she cracks me up. And when I'm like, I'm actually really nice, she's like, bitch, you aren't nice. But that's because I try to be nice on the internet, and in real life, Megan knows I'm not as nice as I. I'll be honest, I'm not always that nice. And I'm grateful I have a few people that I can be like, fucking bitch.
Right. You always need those kind of people that you can be that way around.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
But
yeah,
no, it was
y'all would
just
have fun
family's
in New
house.
Orleans for sure.
Oh my gosh, we
Y'all
would
need to
have so much
come.
fun. Well, when everything opens back up.
Yeah, everything needs to open back up.
I mean, they just barely opened stuff here, and I keep seeing taxis go by my house. So,
Yeah,
again,
things are getting better here. Like I said, we went to phase 3, so
oh, that's
they're
good.
letting I think 50% capacity in the bars now.
Oh, that's
Is
good.
what I read. Not that I ever go, but
I don't either. But when Dottie was out, I wanted to go with her.
I know that made me want to go so bad. It looks so much
I
fun.
was like, Dottie, can I come with you?
It made me miss going and doing something like that because it's been a
Yeah, just hanging
while.
with friends. Oh, no, you're not on my shit list at all. Not
No,
at all. No, I honestly, I'll be honest, you can't really offend me. I'm not an easily person to be offended.
right,
And I might get a little irritated or whatever, but overall, Crystal, you don't bug me at all. You're cool. I love you. I wouldn't have you as a mod if I didn't.
right.
But, but I wasn't talking about you anyways. Megan knows who I was talking
Yeah,
about. It's, and when you're, Actually, the mod tonight was easy because everybody was pretty chill in Aaron's
They
stream, so
really
that was
were.
fine.
Everybody was doing good and getting along, and
Mhm.
it was nice.
Yeah, yeah, it was nice. I don't mind those. I like when it's like that, and I get why people get upset. And honestly, I just let them fight it out now. I'm like, fuck it, y'all. You want to fight? Fight. Like, go for it. I mean, I'm there to like put links in and to, if somebody's getting really too hostile, then I'll say something. If I have to actually at you, then you're in trouble with me because
Yeah.
you're going a little too far. And I have had to, and I've had to time people out before, but it was because they were just getting too aggressive in the streams. And I feel like there's a point where I get where you have your emotions, but you also have to respect the fact that you're in a chat and you're on a creator's page. Does that make sense?
Right. And you're always so nice about it. Like you'll kind of start out by just saying, be kind in the chat, or
Yeah, be
you know how you
respectful.
word it. But there's always like that one person who gets really offended just by that.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
they think you're talking to
And
them
I'm
when you may
yeah,
not have been.
exactly. It was and sometimes it's like I'm not talking to you. Why are you getting mad at me?
And they'll keep going on and on. I've never been rude. And they'll keep saying it over and
Yeah,
over
and then
again.
I've even had to say I'm not arguing with you.
Right.
Like I'm like I'm noodle. I'm not arguing with you. I don't like arguing. I don't like confrontation, but I don't mind being. I love being a mod. Like I have no problem doing it because I like to help out. I enjoy it. I didn't know that either.
I
And
didn't
see,
either.
I like Ren. I don't have a problem with him. I know a lot of people do, but I don't.
Right.
And I want to help him. I feel like he's a
Yeah.
lost puppy.
Yeah. We talked about that the other night, how we feel like, he just kind of maybe trying to find a place to make some friends or hang out and fit in. So,
Yeah, and I mean, I've only caught one of his lives, but that's just because I've been trying to, like, at night not be on when my husband's awake, just to spend time with him and be respectful to him because that's what he asks, and I'm not going to, like, go
yeah.
against that.
And
If that
then
makes
you,
sense.
since you were so nice to him, and then like that next time that he came back in Aaron's stream, I noticed he told you like as soon as you were there, he told you hi. He
Oh,
was like really
yeah.
excited to see you. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that was
yeah.
so
I was
sweet.
like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't think that he would, like, be that nice to me," and I was like but see, that's the thing is a little bit of kindness goes so far in this community. If you're nice and kind to somebody, yeah, only
Oh
problem is when
yeah,
people act childish because they get timed out because they've been warned so many times and the spamming, yeah. Oh,
yep.
and I didn't like yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't like that either. And and I was
Oh,
like,
they did.
you should have asked Megan. I was like, fucking this is bullshit. Like I'm trying. She was getting texts from me because I was so irritated,
Yeah, we were texting about that night. I felt
and I
bad
was,
for him.
yeah, I did too because he honestly was just in the chat and he wasn't on the panel, and he shouldn't have been attacked like that. I'm sorry. I get where people are hurt. I see their point of view on it, absolutely. But if it's months ago, can't we just like move on? Aren't we adults?
Right, and he wasn't saying anything. Right? When he first came in, he was being nice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He was. He was not being mean. He really, honestly, for about an hour, he let people just go after him, and I was trying my best to like be nice. And he actually said something on the one of his streams about how nice I was and how kind I was to him in the chat, and trying to make sure people were nice to him. I don't, when he's on panel, I can't do anything about it because he's on panel and he's putting himself out there. But when you're in chat, that's my domain, and you can't be mean to each other in chat. It's so not okay.
Yeah, there was a couple people that did not let up on him,
Yeah,
and they
there
just
was.
kept going and
And
going.
I
Oh, I
get,
felt bad for
like,
him.
I got it. I got where they were coming from, and I did say that to them. But they're also have to be respectful that, he wants to just be in chat and not get attacked every time he comes into a chat.
Right, and they could, if they don't want to see him, they could just block him or just ignore him. You know,
Exactly.
some people just can't do that though.
I gotta mute for just a second.
Oh, go ahead. I hope maybe he can will come back on well, your channel, Britt, and hang out with us again, or we could try to catch one of his lives. And I know he'll come back. I hope to Aaron's again, and people will hopefully be nice to him next time. I don't want to see anybody get that much hate in alive.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry. I have to walk in my
Um,
house, but I gotta be quiet.
I need to try to see when he. I guess make sure I ring the little bell or whatever to get notifications for when he goes live.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. Not everybody has to like him,
No,
but just just be respectful, you know?
right. I mean, there's
You don't
always
have
going to
to like
be.
him.
Yeah,
I mean, there's people that like like Tina said, there's people in that chat tonight that she doesn't get along with, but she didn't call them out.
exactly.
There's people in, I'll be straight up honest. There are people in the chats that I don't really like either, but I'm a
Yeah, me
mod
too. But
and I don't have to be mean to them or anything else. And just, or like Megan, she'll just disengage and not chat.
right. Or I'll just, if I am chatting, I just won't chat to that particular person.
Right. Well, thank you for coming, Sina Marie. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks. Hope you have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, definitely. We all need to try and support people that need a little love and attention. And I think that's my whole. Yeah, I mean that, and that's fine. Like I know that you're hearing movies, TV shows. I figured you were probably still here. Some
Yeah, I
people
don't
just like to
chat a lot.
listen.
Right.
You know, me too. Like if you look, like I'll throw in like messages here and there, but I'm not like a huge person in chat. Sometimes like in the mod, like when I'm modding, I'll have to be a little more chatty just because I'm a mod. Um, oh,
Right.
we love you. We love you, Stina. We think you're, I love you. You crack me up all the time. And some people, and a lot of people just like to listen,
Yep, that's true.
because they want to hear what the panel's talking about.
Yeah. And see, tonight I really wanted to hear everything Tina had to say.
Oh my God, I love
So
Tina so
that's another
much.
reason I wanted to listen more than chat anyway.
Right. Me too. And I was trying to listen, and I'm glad that Aaron wrote a couple things to Tina, because honestly, Tina has been really good support for me. When I right before I left, I was modding for the Without a Freaking Clue group, Facebook group,
Right.
and a lot of shit had gone down in the background, and Megan, my story about that. And
Yes.
I went to Tina and I said, I'm going to take a break, so I'm going to step back as a mod and the group. I'm just gonna leave. And she's like, okay, that's fine. I said, I'm gonna leave completely and just do my thing. And she was so supportive of me. And she's always been like that with me. She's always just had my back about stuff. But if she thinks I'm wrong, she'll tell me too. And I'm happy that she tells me I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I want to know.
Right. She's a good person.
She is. I look up to her. I want to be like her when I grow up. And I know that she deals with health stuff right now, and I hate that for her. I love her so much, and I don't know if she's listening. She might, she may not. But if she is, Tina, I love you. I think the world of you. You're one of the few people in the community that I completely trust with my information. And when I came back and I asked her if I could get back into the group because I really wanted to be in it, she's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. She gave me, give me everything. But she said, make up a fake Facebook group, like a Facebook, so you don't have your private Facebook up. And I was
Right.
like, that's a great idea. So I do
Yes.
have a separate Facebook, which I guess I could open up if people want to friend me on Facebook that way.
That's a good
It's just
idea.
just it's
Yeah.
just Brit. So if you want to find me there,
Oh, I
and be
do that
friends with
all
me
the
there.
I do that all the time. Movies, TV shows. I fall asleep in lives, especially if they're really long.
Oh, I do
And
that
I'm
too.
watching them in the evenings. I will definitely fall asleep.
Yeah, I fall asleep too.
But I go to several that I'd never chat at all, and I just listen the whole time.
Yeah, I do that too. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll go listen to somebody that maybe I don't like them a lot, but I like the chat. And so I just like to keep up on people and just see how they're doing, even if I'm not a supporter of the creator, but I like the people in chat and there's some people that are strictly that, that side. And so, but I can't watch Katie. She's one of the few I cannot like go
Yeah,
hate
I
watch
can't
at
watch
all.
her either.
Or Unirock. Fuck Unirock. He's a piece of shit.
Ugh,
I
I
hate him
can't
so
watch
much.
him. No,
I mean, not hate him. I just dislike him a lot. He's an idiot. And
he
he can
really
come
is
after
an
me all he
idiot.
wants.
Well,
But I have enough people that would support me if he tried to come
oh
after me.
yeah,
So,
most definitely.
especially Dottie, she got my back.
Oh yeah, she'll get
She,
uni again if she needs
oh
to.
yeah, oh yeah. But that stream with Manya and Dottie and Cheshire was freaking amazing.
It was really good.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it on Cheshire Vic's channel. I'll put it in my description after we're done. Because I can't get to
Oh
my.
yeah, that's a good idea in case anybody missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it
And I'll
really
put
is
in Dottie
good.
Morgan's in the description too, because she
She
has a
put some
few
stuff out
good.
today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then also Cy Strickling, I'll put a link to the video that she did on Uni because that was a really informative video too. Because Uni has gone after her, and I really like Cy. I think she's an amazing person, and she's very open about her past. And Uni has attacked her for that. So I think that's bullshit, and I support the anti-Uni side because while Uni hasn't personally done anything to me, I've seen his behavior and it's unacceptable.
Yeah. He can really say some ugly things too when he goes
Yeah,
after
yeah.
people. He's
And why can't he
ridiculous.
just let Boole, rest in peace?
I know. He is just so cruel and ridiculous about
Because
that.
Boole would be so disgusted with him.
Oh, I bet so. I don't know. He needs to move on and find something else to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. Even as it means when she tries. Well, if you don't chat, that's all right. We
he is
understand.
he is definitely butt ugly.
Even when there's like memes that you would think, oh yeah, that was not. Nope. And Dottie, man, she finds girls, and I'm like, dude, Dottie, you're hot. Am I right? When she does the faceovers,
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you hot. I love Dottie. She's
Yeah, she does a
amazing.
good job with those videos.
Mm-hmm.
She really does.
I don't know if I could ever do videos.
No, I don't think I would have the patience to do it.
I don't know if I could,
Oh, I bet you
honestly.
could do it though.
I probably could. I just don't know if I want to. I might
Right.
eventually do, some short videos, you
Yeah.
know.
You could try it and see if you like it and how it
Yeah.
goes.
I don't know. I like lives better just because I can interact with people,
Yeah.
and that helps me. I mean,
Yeah, that,
unless we were doing like with the interview with somebody that didn't want it to be a live chat, but we could do like an interview with them and then do it as like a premiere. I could probably do something like that.
oh yeah, that'd be the way to go. Like a premiere
Hmm.
where you could still kind of have the chat going.
Yeah, I think that would be good. But I've been planning on staying here for a super long time. We're about 45 minutes in, so I thought, well, probably should end it now. I'm time to go read. I'm ready to read a book. So,
Yeah, and I'm going to go pass out.
yep. Well, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful night, a
Yes.
wonderful day, and we're gonna try and do, hopefully, if I'm awake, we'll do a stream in the like mid afternoon for East Mid Coasters and in the morning for us West
Yeah, I'm
Coasters.
glad y'all came by and
Mm-hmm.
movies and TV shows. I'm glad you came in
Yes.
and chatted with us.
Yes, we're grateful for it.
Have a good night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Night, Christola.
Night, Crystal. Thanks for being the mod.